Now what we did was we decided we were going to give a free roof away. The whole campaign revolves around you doing good things for your community. You start off, it's like fireworks, like boom, like that's now your marketing campaign is set to go. So when you go to that door, he already knows you. The ice is broken. He's already going to hire you.
They feel like they know you, and that drives them to watch you more.
And you're learning. Are you learning here?
I am. You've really motivated us to kind of take up our next step there.
And it's probably made him thousands of dollars, this one video. If you're going to be posting, be ready to take it on the chin. Hey, boom! So I see him make jokes the whole time. This is like a comedy class. But what we're going to talk about today is marketing with your business and how I started my marketing. Kind of snowballed. I didn't really know what I was doing. I'm a roofer, so where I've started from and where I am to this day was quite the journey. And Tanya has been helping me along the way, and we've made lots of friends. And the first thing I'm going to start talking about is the marketing plan that I did about, was it 8 years ago now? We started 7 years ago?
Yeah.
It was Christmas time. It was about October we started the campaign. Now what we did was we decided we were going to give a free roof away. So it's called, what was it called, the first one?
Win Your Roof.
Yeah, Win Your Roof Niagara, that was what it was. Yeah.
And it was going to go to a needy family. That was our main goal. We wanted to give it to somebody who actually needed it, and it wasn't just a contest. People had to nominate someone that they felt deserved this roof. So basically we got 1,700 applicants.
And shares and applicants.
Shares and questions.
So what this does, like you get 1,700 people that need roofs in your hometown, okay? By giving out and all their addresses and their information. So, and they just give it to you like, oh my God, you're gonna give my friend a free roof. So you'll get a story about my buddy Larry, lost his job, his wife has cancer, and his house is never big. The people that need help aren't living in a mansion in a Malibu, like, oh, I need a free roof. Yeah, like my Porsche broke down. Like, no, they're usually in need. So this house, I think it was 30 bundles. Yeah. And the lady, this is a pretty sad story to be honest, is why we chose her as the winner of the free roof. They had a down payment on their roof already with a different roofing company, and their 2-year-old granddaughter had died, and they had to pay for the funeral. And it was due to abuse of the father. Very terrible story. He's in jail, everything. Like, it was just heart-wrenching. So they had to get the return from the company that was supposed to do the roof in order to bury the child. Like, we have 5 kids. Like, I get like, there's just like, you start crying talking about it. So like, the whole campaign revolves around you doing good things for your community. And in the same sense, doing that good deed, people want to share that on social media. Like, they'll share it, and then by having a nomination, like we said, you get this whole list of people that need roofs.
Did you just go live with that?
Well, this was before I was big BDR. So I was just Josh, the roofer. I didn't really do social media. It was kind of our first thing on Facebook. I got lots of friends from high school joining up.
This is actually how BDR started.
Yeah, this is kind of like the beginning of the BDR.
Filming for it.
So the campaign was really good. She wins this thing. We bring the whole family over to their house. It was a Christmas morning. And we do this video and pictures, and she's crying, and they're sharing it everywhere. And I think IKO gave me a big discount because it wasn't a popular thing. We just started doing it, so I didn't have any clout to say, hey man, give me free shingles. So I got a discount of 2-year-old shingles rather than like black ones, right? I picked the color, and she got the roof. So I think the whole campaign cost to me a day's work, and then like $1,000. And it got out to that many people. And then the news is there, mind you. Now the news for our local newspapers, 2 different newspapers are here. They got a picture of her family, our family, in front of the bigger roofing trailers. And it's all at Christmas time. And then we did one at Easter. We do one every year. And it's in my opinion, and I've done it several times, it's the best marketing plan ever. Like, you get all these people with roofs. And they're not big roofs either, so their jobs in it. You can still give them a decent quote. Like, they're...
No, I agree. I did
like,
two free roofs for people that were dispersed after Florence for the school system.
Yeah.
One was a janitor, one was a cafeteria lady. And after Florence, just by giving out 2 roofs, we did over 400 roofs in right at 6 months after that hurricane.
Wow.
And
so you can validate how well it works. Yeah.
Salesman except myself.
Yeah. So the tactic works, and it's yeah. So you guys have already, some people are already doing it. I mean, but then what you can do with that content, like if you're going to make content, and that's what we do. This is about, we're going to talk about how to make content. That that particularly campaign there, you can have that. You'll have so much content from that whole thing. Before, during, and after. You got our news articles, people are sharing it. You can talk about it. You can do testimonials. You can have people send it. You can just, the content grows from that. That's your first campaign, and you get a million roos, you get a million videos. It's just like this. You start off, it's like fireworks, like boom, like that. That's now your marketing campaign is set to go.
And then it snowballs, and you can keep that content going for the whole year until it snowballs into your next one, and then you can always refer back to, your last one, or, after 5 years, it's like, oh, we've done this 5 years in a row, and by that point,
You're gonna have people giving you stuff to give
Yeah.
away now. Like, given if you've noticed, we did our online giveaway with Prime Grip. We have companies that, we're gonna do a games night every month just to give away shit for these companies to advertise for them.
Family
But we've
game
got there through the years of doing marketing, but that's where we've kind of ended up. But that roof that we gave away was the first video BDR ever made. So
with
I don't know why my mind went this way, but I was like, we had this idea to do this I made a song, the Best Damn Roofer rap song, pretty rude. And but the lady, like, obviously she's like really happy that she won the roof. I was like, do you mind if like we smoke some weed, drink some beer, and make a couple videos? She's like, don't matter to me. Like, she's happy as a yeah. So she kind of like gave me the green light, and we made a video.
and lunch that day too.
Oh yeah. So of course, we had a beer, and it was not like we were drinking on the roof. We just made it look like it. We had beer, but it wasn't like. But put the video together, it was shocking, right? Took one really good story, and then I just like shit on it over here. And I was like, my dad's like, what are you doing? Like, you're gonna destroy your company. I'm like, no, like,
His dad, my mom.
yeah, like, hold on, I got it. It's gonna work. It'll work, right? So, I mean, maybe the idea is you're gonna come up to grow your campaign after you do the marketing like that. You're not gonna do my angle because it might not suit who you are, right? But if you're a funny guy and you make jokes, of course your marketing content is gonna have some humor in it because that's you. You want to be yourself, right? So it's just as easy as making a video every day. After you get to that point where you've done your marketing campaign, you gave away your free roof. Now your page is hot. You can share that on all social media campaigns. Say you started on Facebook with the giveaway. But now the videos are already set. They're already recorded. They're already edited. Let's throw them on Instagram. Let's throw them on TikTok, because TikTok has 800 million people on that platform.
You can always keep in mind too that like Josh's thing is comedy, obviously, and poor comedy is that. But
What? Count.
But everyone in this
Toughest
room
critic is right here.
has something that they're interested in, outside of the roofing industry, like whether it's baking or golfing or fishing
Or other women.
or other women.
I'm not me, not personally, I'm just saying. She doesn't like my humor, so who cares now, right?
That personal thing, and you can add that in. Like Dimitri, for example, he's into fitness, and he brings that into it, even though it's within the roofing industry. It's his own thing, and that's.
But he gets tons of content out of that.
Oh,
So he's always doing little workouts, little training stuff. Like,
And then the people who watch your content, they get to know you. You might not know them, but they feel like they know you, and that drives them to watch you more. And it also helps because it gives you the motivation to create more content as well. So take something personal. I mean, everyone's good at something different in this.
say you like golf or
Yeah,
football.
anything.
It can be anything, right?
Bring it in, talk about it. You're going to get such a massive response because there are going to be other people out there that relate to you.
Like, we're taking video games and going to integrate them. So we're going to have a fight night, UFC fight night, bring all the roofers to, like, just for a campaign of putting people together. Because of COVID-19, we can't gather like this all the time. But how many guys play video games that are, like, all guys play video games. We grew up playing video games. So you take that. That's the biggest thing right now in social media is video games. And combine it with your marketing campaign. People are going to relate to it, right? And what Tanya was saying is that when you put your content out there and people get to know you, that works on your clients as well. So say you're regular on Facebook where you're putting your testimonials on there. You've got your Win Your Roof campaign. You got your little workout video, your golf thing with your company golf team. And you guys did that. You put that. So the homeowner who wants to use you, he's watched 5, 6 videos, maybe even more. Maybe he watched them all because, he wants to.
He knows you have a wife and 3 kids, and you golf every Sunday.
And so does he. So when you go to that door, he already knows you. The ice is broken. He's already going to hire you. Do you know what I mean? He already, if he's calling you and he really likes who you are, it's already sold walking in the door. He already knows you. You're not walking in a stranger. You're walking in the guy that he's watched a bunch of shows. You know that? And that works even for my character and how rude he is and how obnoxious he is. People are like, yeah, that's the guy I watch. He's funny. I like him. And I know he does good work because I also show that part of who I am, right?
It works in his favor. It really does.
Well, but that's the thing about content and what I want to tell you guys. Don't be afraid to, if I can do that and get a reaction
And grow our
and grow, you can do it with more wholesome and still grow. It was like mine was just that's the path I chose. It was just I thought it was needed in the industry that we needed the roofers needed to be like hauled together like some idiot. I'm in charge now, you know, like the mafia tactic kind of thing.
Tinfoil crown.
But once you start, like you get into it and you start making your content and your clients are knowing who you are just from your videos, and then you're going to get interest from people like Dimitri, because people in the industry are watching. Okay, you want to advertise my roofing insights for me? Or, you know, you want to sell tools, right? Or anything like shingles. You're selling shingles, you have affiliation links come along with being a content creator. So even if you over 3 years you gain 1,000 people, it's still 1,000 people that you can use to market their stuff to.
And they'll
right?
share it. People, if they like you, they're always willing to share. It's a simple click of a button, right? You're on phone constantly swiping. So, I mean, it's a great move to make your own content because you're on it already. And
Excuse me, Tanya.
you can go and check your phone and it'll tell you how much productivity versus social media you've been on. And I bet your social media line is this big.
Yeah, you're all on your phone every day. Everyone's on their phone. Like how many hours you guys spend on a phone? I'd say 4 to 5 might be light, right? So that phone you're holding in your hand every day.
Yeah.
Utilize it for your business. What you're doing is just watching everyone else's marketing now, right? Put your marketing out there, and what's going to happen once you start doing that marketing? You're going to forget about everyone else's marketing. Concentrate on yourself, right? Because you can get lost in those phones. I mean, sit there and do that. It's like, well, what happened to that hour, right? But you didn't gain anything. That company didn't gain anything from that. Spend that hour making a video, any kind of video. Put it together very simply. Like so everyone knows, this is exactly what I use to make all my videos, all my content, and all my music is created on an iPhone. So as an iPhone, everyone have iPhone?
Use iMovie.
iMovie. Who's got iPhones?
GarageBand.
GarageBand is where.
For, like any music, like or audio, you can create.
Is
things.
GarageBand like
It's
your
right in the iPhone.
audio?
Yeah, yeah. And another website that I use, so I don't know if you guys have seen the other channel, Roofing University, or even the beginning of
I'll show 'em.
his, where it's like a logo sting,
sting.
in the beginning, an opener. If you go to videohive.net, they have thousands where you literally pop in your own logo and it pulls it in, and it can be like your logo showing like on fire. Or
So that's a Roofing University one. It's $15,
very minimalistic.
right? So is it moving?
Costs about
Yeah.
$20, and it's amazing. There's
And what's that
thousands.
site?
It's
This is,
videohive.net.
yeah, so that's Video Hive where we got that from. So when you want, you're gonna want it, you want something just to like make it look like it's, professional. Universal Studios or some kind of look, right? So these are things that you can do on your iPhones to make everything look a little more professional. I'll let it play again. So this is that's the RU.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, I've gone to the extent of doing a jingle in a still frame for the best damn roofer. But even getting a jingle for your company can be beneficial. Like, how many jingles do you guys have in your head from like songs when you were a kid, like the Oscar Mayer Wiener song, like it's engraved there, man. Like all these commercials with music, right? That it attaches to you, right?
Fiverr.com and get a jingle made for maybe $20.
Tell me that one too.
Fiverr.com. 2 R's, yes.
Or you can pay 10 grand and get the best damn roofer to make you one.
And they're basically just, independent, sometimes, like there's graphics on there, there's website, there's jingles, there's content creation, like writing and stuff like that.
So
Another great Fiverr.
Fiverr.
As in, like $5.
Okay.
That's
Fiverr.
what it starts at, that's the price that it starts at. It goes up from there.
So this stuff just kind of gives it like, although it's not like I don't use any professional stuff like Dimitri. Like he needs that. I guess he's not that good. Right? You had that, right? Sorry, D. But anyways, what I do is when I film all the time from the wide angle shot. So I always do wide angle. Then I have the really wide lens that goes 0.5. So when you're filming, film everything in wide. Because what's going to happen? Sometimes you're going to film like this. Sometimes you're going to film like this. You want to keep it consistent. So the wide screen, what it does, it allows you to edit better. So especially if we're working with 2 people. So I got you guys talking, and I'm back here. And then on the iMovie, I can go to that editing board. It's as simple as just cutting that scene and then zooming in on him when he talks. And then I pull that back out. And then you're going to talk, pull it into your face, go close up, and pull it back out. It looks like there's 2 different cameras. And humans are basically trained to watch editing. They need it. So they watch TV every 5 to 10 seconds. It's an edit. And you get used to that. So if you're watching a video where it's not in there, you're just naturally not as attracted to it. Yeah, it's like, right? So that little trick, just editing, and just making that change even 20 seconds. Just that's what we're used to, right? That's what we've been you know,
If it's just you and you go from like far away to close up on yourself.
and you're showing something, like, so say you're working.
Like 2 seconds.
Yeah, like if I've done a tool review where you're on the table like this tool and I'm talking, but when we're talking about it, you zoom in on the tool itself. It's just what we're used to seeing. And when you do that, that simple trick, well, that's professionally edited. People don't have the conception that I just did that on the phone. They think it's something that looks like that, and there's people edit it. Like people are, when I tell people everything is made on that phone, they're like, okay. Like,
I knew you were doing it on your phone, but I was like,
it's good. Yeah, some of the editing I've done, like you can even do special effects. I have special effects, specialeffects.com. So you go into apps, and I mean, mine are funny because I blow things up and everything, but you can just do some cool, funny stuff. There's some really cool, like, lightning effects. Like, you want to use your roofing company, you can have, like, lightning coming out of your hand. And it's fun still. Like, yeah, you can levitate. So it's just fun for people to watch. I mean, you can do a video about saying, hey, I own Josh's roofing, and we're really good. Use us, right? Or you can be like, I'm boom, and have something fun, and they're going to say, oh, that's funny, right? I mean,
Just to comment on that, if you're not good at talking, just like
that
off
screen
the cuff,
thing.
there's a teleprompt app that you can download where I think it's called View You or something like that. I can look it up.
yeah, we just found out about it yesterday, and I did.
And you can
'Cause I
literally
don't-
you can type it out and have your script, and
When you film yourself.
record yourself, and you're reading it, and it looks like you're looking at the camera, and yeah.
It's right on your thing. Because I've had some big things, and it's behind the camera. I got my writing, and you can tell, like, your eye movement. You can tell I'm reading something. I'm cross-eyed, so it's hard. Hey, you gotta fuck with them a little bit, eh?
Sorry, my children have 40,000 game apps on my phone.
And all my dick pics are in there too.
Well, I keep those in the vault.
But you know, that's something simple. Like, so what I want you guys to do today, like, I want you guys to try making videos. Like, if you guys want to make more content for your show, or for your business, do it today. I'm here. I'm going to help anybody. Any questions as we go through today. If you guys want to help making it, I'll be anyone to interview the BDR.
Put a video, he'll be in your first video to get your content started.
All right, let's.
So just approach him and he'll do it.
Let's do it. Right now.
In the video? Oh, fuck, that's a lot of money, but hey. I'm getting sponsored by the Catch-All. I don't know if they like my new marketing yet, so we'll see. But yeah, let's do a video. You guys want to try making a video right now?
Yeah, let's do it.
Do it right now. Turn the camera on. So when you start up, maybe you want to think about what your content's going to be about. You want a couple of questions. I would look at yourself while you're doing it. It's just easier. I mean, that's how I always do it. But if you have someone holding it, yeah.
Without a broken screen.
Dude, my phone's broken half the time too. It's part of the charisma of it, right?
All right. So we're gonna do it. Set it up there. Let them hold it.
Sure.
All right. You wanna hold it for me?
Sure.
All right. Cool.
We're just gonna go off the cuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. I like
Come
that.
on, bud. Just hold me. Just in the tip.
the man shake.
All right.
All right. So that's how it starts. I like this interview already.
Yeah, I like it.
So what's your name?
Hit or miss?
Hit or miss?
Hit or miss?
I'm gonna call you hit or miss.
No, hit or miss. No,
Hit or-
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah.
The Spanish guys call me hit or miss.
Hit or miss? My name's Hurricane.
Hurricane.
Yeah, Hurricane. And El Tempo Grande.
Thundercock.
Big time, you know, El Tempo Grande?
Yeah.
Is that big time? Does everyone speak Spanish? That's how I knew it was that.
Oh, yeah.
El Tempo Grande.
What's up?
Nothing, I'm teaching. And you're learning. Are you learning here?
I am. I'm
Yes.
watching this lady back here
Yeah.
and all these guys. All right, you ready to roll?
I'm ready to roll.
All right, let's do it. I want to talk about the black hammer holder.
Oh, the hammer holder.
Hammer holder.
That was a special order that I purchased from a mail strip, or what do they call it, a steak shop? Yeah, steak store. So I thought it'd be funny to take that fleshlight and bring it into the tool industry and just see what people's reaction would be. And it got I think I got 500,000 views. Like, you strap a pocket pussy to your tool belt, people are gonna watch that.
Mom was so pissed off.
Oh. Sorry,
Yeah,
Mom.
so I did invest in one of those, and I didn't get the lube, and mine actually.
You have to.
Dude, I blew out the back
Oh,
end.
oh, trust
My
me.
rod is too
You
sharp.
got to spin on it, man. It's pretty. Wow. Have you watched the video?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you
couple
got.
times.
Yeah.
My
Okay.
wife and I watch it together.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
well, this is great. This is actually great news.
Yeah.
Scissor your timbers.
Yeah, you've really motivated us to kind of take up our next step there.
No, that's great. That's why I come here. That's really good. That's really good news for me. I'm gonna take that home. I'm pretty much crying right now.
So, if you had the ultimate choice of alcohol on the job site, would you go straight to the bottle or would you warm it up with cans first?
You gotta have the cans first because you don't want them getting too wasted, right? You want to keep it from the homeowner. You don't want them knowing you're wasted. You get the liquor out, it's a fuck show, man. Everyone
just
knows.
stomp it
Yeah, the
underneath
cops
the
are
truck.
there. You can. Well, you ever seen the video I made? It's called step flashing, but it's made from aluminium, which is made with beer can. So you drink the beer, flash the chimney. Evidence is gone. Homeowner don't know shit.
I like that.
Yeah, take that to the bank.
Shake and bake, baby.
Yeah, big time.
Big time?
Yes.
So you run your stick all the way to the end, or you chop her back about a foot there on them ridge vents?
On those ridge vents, I come back 2 rows, so 2 shingles. I just like the look of it. What happens is why I do that is because I find say it's a gable end and the roof starts to settle a little bit, even an inch or two, and it just hides that imperfection and the straightness
You
of
don't
it.
want that super kicker like
Yeah,
that
you can always
off
see
the
it.
end?
So if I come in and where the wall is and it stops, it kind of like, it's like it transitions nicely, like
You know,
that.
banana.
Well, it gets rid of the banana.
I got
Yeah.
you. I like the banana. I like the curve at the end,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
The Eve's banana. Like there's Adam's apple, and nowadays there's Eve's banana.
All right, so tell me this. Do you ever tie off? You ever use any type of protection?
I tied one off last night, man.
I know.
And I tied one off the first night I got here.
The street, so I know what you're
Okay.
talking about. Yeah. Come on, big time, give me, you
Okay,
know.
I always have my PPE on. I always have my anchor in. I always have the rope on the roof. And to be honest with you, sometimes it's not attached. I mean, but if I'm in a spot where it's like, if it's 9 feet off the ground and I'm on a garage 412, like it's there. But if I'm on like a 2-story, I don't want to fall. No.
So, what's your take on the catch-all? Is it worth your time, not worth your time?
Catch-all is so worth your time. I'm getting one. I got one getting sent to me. I think it's one of the best things I've ever fucking seen. You can go to your clients now and say, we protect your home. We're doing this. What's the other guy gonna do? Gonna drag some tarps around all over your roses?
Well, if you'd pay me back.
It's amazing. And you got your logo. Yeah, you got your logo on it. So you drive it to the house. It says bigger roofing, bigger roofing, bigger roofing, and it looks like you're taking care of it. So the neighbor's like, oh, I would rather have them than those other guys that had shit everywhere, right? So catch-all. I mean, I'm gonna start selling catch-all as an affiliate. They're fucking amazing. So that's my opinion to that.
Can you pay me back on that bar tab so I can invest in one of my company as well? Or
Oh yeah, we can work something out. We can work something out. We can work something out.
Bigger and gooder.
I like that. Gooder roof. You got to put an ER in there. Gooder.
Gooder.
Yeah, gutter roof. That's Canadian. Gooder. Hey?
All right.
All
Anybody
right.
else got anything?
Can we get a big time from everybody for the video?
Big time!
Big time!
Woo!
Yeah. There you go.
Sorry,
You did it.
no.
You shaking hands.
Nah, you ain't doing
You
it.
shake the Lord's hand.
Nope, not doing it. Here, I'll shake it.
Yeah, big time.
You ever had somebody do that to you, dead hand?
Oh yeah. Hey, you want to tickle it? You want to dance? Little flu shot there. That's what I do, eh? All right, that got me off topic. Where were we?
Squirrel.
Squirrel, yeah. Squirrel, there it is. He knows me too well.
Something for real.
For real.
I know this sucks, but what can I do to improve? Just hit play. They probably can't see it. You might hold it up here like that.
Here we go. Well, you're using iMovie. All right, let's see the content.
Don't go to the one to the left.
That's the smallest penis I've ever seen.
I don't know if there's any music in it. You can probably turn it up. I listened to porn in the last video.
Well, that's perfect. So you got your logos thing in there. You're using the iMusic, right? So that's what we're talking about. You can upgrade music because there's only a certain. Is it black?
No, I think I did another video.
Okay, so what you just fast tracked. Like, so what's that, time lapse? Time lapse is great. We do time lapse sometimes where you have scraped the roof, put it back on, and put on. It's like a minute video, but it's entertaining and it has your business, your logo in it. And you can he's got the catch-all going up, so it looks really good.
If you're gonna use music, make sure you guys get, you can purchase songs that you're not gonna get hit with the copyright on it. Especially if you're thinking of growing a YouTube channel where you do wanna monetize it. Because YouTube just changed how they monetize channels now, so it's 1,000 followers, subscribers, and then 4,000 watch hours. So it's gonna take you probably a couple months to hit that, as long as you're consistently creating content. But if you upload a video and there's anything more than I think it's 4 seconds of a song that's in there that belongs to somebody
Perfect.
else, you get hit with copyright and you won't have that video monetized. So just keep that in mind if you are planning on getting a
Even some of the music I made
channel.
from
Yeah.
GarageBand, now that they got really popular, they use the drum loop, they're taking points off my fucking music.
If
Yeah.
it's open
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden GarageBand was like,
Yeah, so I got to re-record something. I mean, don't have to, but I mean, it's not that much, but it's just weird, right?
so they changed it, and now they've like, now it's all copyrighted.
You want? Can I show some of those people this? So if you guys want this, it seems like it's a very simple video. You guys watch this, press play. He just time-lapsed, did some voiceover with a little bit of music, and then some movement on some photos, like zooming in. Very simple, just talking about his company. That's great video. I mean, that's content right
I
there.
don't know what the fuck to do with it. What the heck to do with it?
You put it on Facebook
Put it
now,
up, yeah.
right?
On your
So now you put it on Facebook and say that's what you, and put your phone number, and we're giving out 10% off, or
Are you actually not boosting, but are you making that a paid video?
I don't boost post, but I mean, I
You
don't.
can because that's strictly business.
Well, boost is something different than the actual, like the video itself. I don't boost nothing because I don't believe in it.
Well, see why we don't boost, and this is I'll tell you that we're going to talk about this anyway. Facebook is a platform that makes you think you're doing better than you're going to do. It's a trick. Okay, so what happens when every time so say you put that video out and I share it for you, and right, but my people will see it because I got a big following, but they won't watch it. They'll swipe it. Because you know what I mean? It's not one of my videos, but I'll share it. It'll get lots of views. It seems I'll get 10,000 views, but it got 10,000 swipes, got 2,000 views. So they make you feel good about yourself, and then they're like, "Oh, you want more?" And like Mark Zuckerberg pops out like another 50. Yeah, and it will boost that, right? So your video is getting a traction, and you're got to pay for that. And it's funny because then you go to YouTube and you put your video out, and then they pay you once you get popular enough. And monetize that, right? So Facebook gives you don't really need them to push. All you have to be is active on like roofing groups and sharing your content and get people to do the marketing thing that I told you with. Once you start marketing, like do that free giveaway, then people are going to share your commercial because that's how you got to share a commercial and do something to enter a prize, right? So you get people to work for you. And I'm going to suggest that you do more than one media. Start with one, but finish with 4 or 5. It's so simple. And if you got someone in the office, like if you got a secretary, it's just as simple as taking that same post and sharing it. So cross-platforming on social media, right? You can just take Instagram, and then you can take that post and automatically post on your Facebook. So you're literally on one channel. Do you know what I mean? So it's pretty simple. But sorry, you were going to say.
No, I was just going to say with your video, if it's a business-based video that you do want out there, make sure that in the written part, that's just as important as the actual video, what you've written, the copy that's in there, and make sure you have 2 call to actions, one up at the beginning.
You're
and then
actually
one at
doing
the end.
ad sets on all your videos, then not boosting.
Well,
We can't advertise on Facebook because they don't allow it. We don't meet the community standards to advertise on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can't be you got to be totally perfect. You can't like even Samantha, the roofer girl. She's totally like straight edge. She said the wrong thing or posted something on Instagram. They took away all our monetization. So very very strict on Facebook. Monetization is making money off ads inside your video. So if you watch a YouTube video, the first thing that pops up a commercial, then you got to skip it, right? And you press that skip button even though it says 5 fucking seconds, right? And then
creator is getting paid. So they get, I think every 1,000 views, it's $7 or something like that.
Yeah, even Dylan, you guys know Dylan from my videos. He got his own channel, Dilly Whacker. So he started his own channel. He's making $2,000 a month doing the videos. So he just does straight edge stuff. So what Dylan's done, he's got a little roof he's built in his backyard. And it's just something simple you guys can do. Dylan doesn't have a big backyard. He lives in the city. He got a 4x8 little mimic roof he made up. And in one of his most popular videos is him installing drip edge. I shit you not. And it's probably made him thousands of dollars, this one video, because it's getting millions of views, or almost, it's like 600,000 or 600,000. And it's basically him, that's how you put drip edge on. Like wraps around the corner.
Yeah.
And you know, Dylan's great. He just did it. Right? And I helped him because, you know, he's in the show, so he got a little boost with, you know, the popularity of the BDR. But it wasn't the popularity of the BDR that got that views on that drip edge video. It was a drip edge video. People are installing how-to. So your company can do 10, 20 how-to videos. And you will gain monetization. For some reason, roofers will go home, roof all fucking day, and drink and watch roofing videos of people roofing. Oh, it's the craziest thing. So these roofing videos of guys just shingling, no content, no nothing, just an hour and 20 minutes of shingling, 160 million views. So right there, and that's, you can I'll validate that. Go on YouTube, you'll see these shingling videos of millions and millions of views per videos. And these guys aren't professionals; they're just camera banging, and it's just You do that with a little bit of, you know, you have the sting on there, you have a little bit of music, a jingle, and then you put your guy shingling, get a chest cam, and potentially millions of people will watch it just because it's shingling. That'll brand your company. Now you get branding, right?
Content. Like that's such a big thing. Create consistent content. Come up with 20 ideas. Get a little calendar and dedicate, you know, one video a week and have that idea written down of what you're gonna like record, edit, and put out, and what days you're gonna do it on, and just have that for, you know, the next 3 months.
Samantha, the girl we brought down here, she's working the booth for us. Samantha Large. She's got quite the following on Facebook. I think it's around 200,000. She's a roofer, the roofer girl, and her video that broke her and made her blow up was a video of her she voiced over the whole thing. So it's her doing a whole section of roofing, and she just voices over, this is what I'm doing. And it's just she's explaining what she's doing. And there was nothing she had at the beginning, and that's it, 186 million, I think you got, or 86 million or something crazy. So, and that blew her up into just video content. I mean, she's a girl, and she's a cute girl, so it kind of was like, you know, roofers like, oh wow, right? So, but guys just shingling too, millions of views, crazy, millions of views. So even that, and you guys are shingling every day. You got guys shingling every day. You got fucking cell phones. You guys can do it. Everyone can do the videos. They're simple, right?
What's your subscription to YouTube? Is just a best damn roofer?
Best damn roofer. Like, I think Google certified me? I'm like a musician.
You're an
Art. They got me. Yeah.
An artist.
They got me labeled as an artist. If you Google it, but they do that themselves. So once you Google my name, you'll see what's it called? There's a name for it once you get there, but it shows all my Spotify, all my pages, like.
Yeah.
So, but once you grow, everything happens like slow when you're doing this. If you do it for a year, like if you want followers, but you guys are going to use it to gain business, right? So your main goal is to market to make money, right? Mine was just I'm trying to be like popular, right? So it's kind of a different, because at the time I wasn't really selling these fucking videos to my homeowners. Like, hey man, watch me fucking suck a fart out of this guy's asshole and drink a beer. Like, it's not a good sales pitch. So what we did when we first started BDR, we said we were from Michigan. I used to tell people I was from Michigan. Everyone thought I was from Michigan from the video. Like I didn't want to, because I was, you know, you're testing the waters, right? I'm from Niagara, about 4 hours from Michigan. But so we wanted to test the waters a bit. I didn't want to dive in too deep, so we only put our videos out on like Michigan things. We targeted a lot of Michigan stuff. So you know, but for you guys, you're targeting your clients. So anything you can do to show them how good you are, and they can see your shingling. It's cool for a homeowner to say, oh, there's the shingling. Oh, cool. And then the same guys in the video show how to do their roof. It's cool. They know you. Yeah. It's really comforting for people. Really, it really works.
I have a question.
Certainly. We're going to do questions here anyway, so it's open questions. You first.
So what do you do with like PPE, like in case like any like OSHA or something will see without glasses when you're on the roof?
So we've had this encounter. So what I do is say I'm doing a roof, and the client gives me permission to do whatever the fuck I want. That's the way it goes, right? So at that time, I told we came in. So the guy wanted to see these videos. The OSHA guy is like, I've got a call. You're drinking. So what do I do? And I'm like, it's a video content. I'm not getting paid to do that video, right? So there's no payment for that video. So I'm not making any money that time. So they can't charge me. I'm not roofing. I'm making a fucking video. Fuck off. And this guy gave me permission. That's his house. He half his property. I'm not roofing right now. So that's how we've kind of been. Yeah, the one guy's like, this is the coolest thing. He's like, I've never seen this before. Like, so we've had facts called on us too, family child services too.
That was a lot of fun.
And the guy's like, family child services. And he's like, the only thing you're guilty of is a poor sense of humor. And he's like, actually, your videos are pretty funny. So every time that's what it turns into. Like, it's, but people get jealous. They're like, no, this guy's right. It's been, I think some other companies that have done it, but yeah,
Everything good comes to bad adversity. So.
Yeah, turn it around. It's fine. It's not like.
Thing though, the guy from Family and Children's Services was like, "Oh, you guys are awesome. Thanks so much." We showed him the videos. He's like, "Oh,
And then they felt so bad. I'm like, this is like almost harassment. They sent us our kids Christmas gifts that Christmas. I swear they came over. I swear, shit you not. I was like, don't you have a better thing to spend money on? Like,
kids had apologized."
they were afraid Lord Big Time was gonna strike lightning down on them. They saw a couple of videos of Dylan getting killed. This guy's gonna fucking whack us. Okay? Yeah. Oh, this is open questions. So you guys got any questions? What's that? Here, I'll show you right now. It's an app.
Oh, well, no, the other.
There's a special effects. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
Okay.
see that website. It said this domain.
This is it right here. Oh.
You guys post like once, or how often do you guys post? Because you recommended doing like once a week. Or
When I would say it's not even how like it's not even the once a week thing. I would say whatever is best for you. If you can handle once a week, or if you can handle once every other day, like it. Budget your time. Like you know how much time you have to do this. So if you can do once a week, do it. If you can only do once every 2 weeks, just dedicate that time to it and have your idea. So it's like, you know, your first idea is next Wednesday. Okay, this is what I'm doing. Write out the whole script. And like I said, there's a teleprompter app. That way you're not like.
Then I do like I bring like Donald Trump. I talk to him on the
So
phone and I just the voice thing.
because I've done that before too. Where
Yeah,
it's
Ed Barack
like
Obama.
serious
I've done
and
them all
I'm
on
like,
there,
it's
right?
really
You know,
pitch, like so many
politicians.
bloopers, and then you
It's
like
for fun.
it's. So it's
I don't
really,
do
really
much
nice to
politics
have
anymore,
that,
'cause
like,
the people
you're
so
just
far
reading it, looks like you're looking at the camera, and yeah, just, like I said, just, you know when your time is and what your free time is, and you can dedicate to this, so just do it, if it's once a week.
No, I went to the-
He posts like 3 times a day. He is, he's daily for sure, like he rarely misses a day. It's like very, very rare for him to not throw at least a, like, weekly log out.
And when he does the 3 posts, is it like usually on YouTube or usually on like Instagram?
It'll go between.
We all make videos,
He'll
you have to
hit
work
the
within a
shorter
couple hours
ones,
in
so
between.
TikTok's 60 seconds and under. So if it's a short thing, up on TikTok. If it's longer, YouTube for monetization, and then Facebook, Instagram, like it all.
TikTok can go viral, like it goes anything can go viral.
TikTok's
So
really big, but it's only 60 seconds.
yeah, so I took advice from someone last year at this conference, and he's like, "You're not on TikTok." I'm like, "No, my kids dance on TikTok." Like, he said, "There's 800 million people on fucking TikTok. Like, if you go on TikTok, you'll blow up." I went on TikTok, and it was at 6 months, 25 million views, 160,000 followers or some bullshit. No, yes, you can.
You can get tips.
But again, I'm too, like with my content, like I'm always like, it's too much because it's more of a public thing.
We got banned from going.
So like I never strayed from the character. I just stayed that character, and it didn't matter affiliate links. Like if you didn't want to fucking work with me, fine. I'm not changing for anyone because that's not the point of the character. That's what it is. I started that path, and he's not gonna be goody two shoes now, right? It doesn't work that way. So, but TikTok, and it's fun too. Like you can have like an office. All your office people and the roofers, they can do dances. Like that's it. It's funny. It's a minute thing, but you put that dance of your office guys or the guys on the roof, and it gets out, and it gets 3 million views, like, and with your brand on it, and everyone sees your brand. It's great, right? It's great for branding and marketing.
Like something, nothing that's like, you know, gonna get anyone killed, but.
You never know. I get a lot of views too. Had to whack a guy for that video. That's what Dylan had. Dylan got killed a few times, so.
Yeah, a couple times.
And like I said earlier, any guys want to make videos, I'm gladly help you, even editing if you want. Like I'll be around between the sessions. I'm going on again at 2.
Yeah,
But then pretty much that, I'm not speaking. So if you guys want help editing, all the apps are pretty much similar, even if they're on the Samsung Galaxy. It's pretty straightforward, cut and paste. And like I said, do those little tricks with zooming in and out, and it'll really give dynamics to that little video. And although you made it on your phone, like your videos are great, that's great. All you had to do, great content right there.
I want to break down one with the catch-all and one with the equipper before you leave. I'll be out there with my dope bag. I'll be.
Oh yeah, you know how to get the VDR there. Yeah, okay.
Put a box with a stick and just.
How to catch a roofer. That was a meme, man. That was a meme I made. It was like a bunch of blow and some pills and a beer under a box. How to catch a roofer. Yeah. We were actually working this one idea. We're gonna have this roofer vaccine. It was where I was gonna start injecting Dylan with heroin, but it's called the roofer vaccine. So when he gets through withdrawal, he comes to work on time. Like, I gotta get my vaccine. Like, come on, bud. Right? So we haven't made it yet. It's,
Oh my hell.
yeah, it's for his house. So I gotta go get some needles, fake ones though. So we had this idea to do the roofer vaccine, but a little edgy. People are so upset about the vaccine and the politics. You gotta be careful with some of the stuff.
Ideas written down in the vault that like we're like, should we?
Yeah. It's always a good thing to have extra videos. You don't have to put your ideas out.
We're hilarious.
Yeah. Mark Zuckerberg doesn't.
No.
Yeah, not at all. Any more questions?
All right.
All right, let's get high.
There you go.
Yeah, roll up.
Big time!
Alright, hey, can you recap real quick? My phone went dead. I just want to write these down one more time. So you did the teleprompter app. We don't know what that is, but I'll just look it up. I did that.
You can just search
Teleprompter app, there is one. We just found out about that yesterday, which is really cool.
At the top,
Yep.
that's the one. When you put in
And
teleprompter, it's the very
And there's effects that you go into your app. You have the iPhone. Go on the app and just put special effects for videos. There's going to be tons of different ones like you can use, like even like little slide-ins that have your business name, like you know, bigger roof and comes across the bottom, and then you can make it. You know, there's just cool stuff just to add to make it a little more professional. And it's all done in the apps. Or you might have to pay like $2.99 for the app, but he gives it to you for the year, and you make a bunch of videos. Works great.
I'm definitely gonna have to get my wife to help me out with all this. She's a photographer.
Oh, there you go.
I don't know if
She should be doing it already for you.
I'm the roofer.
See, I was a roofer too. That's all I've ever done. I had no idea. I never done any.
Live and like little videos and stuff like that on Facebook, but I've never, like most of it's just word of
Going
mouth.
live's really good on Facebook. It gets a lot of attention. We went live. We did the live
We're doing
family game night, which is like not really family at all.
Mary and I, all of the things I came up with were just That's why we got banned off TikTok.
So like we got there's like pretty big companies behind us right now, and they've basically given me the green light to do anything. I'm like, anything? Like, yeah, do whatever you want. So like, don't tell me I can do whatever I want. So start the video. I got a fucking 5 grams of magic mushrooms. I'm like, we're gonna be here with Prime Grind. Like, so I'm a mess during the whole fucking game night, eh? And the owner of Prime Grind, a multi-million-dollar, goes, excellent job. Like, yeah, I did it, Mom. I told you I could do drugs and drink, and people would pay me. Huh? I'm not saying you guys, everyone can get there, but you can certainly try. Yes, I did. It was amazing.
And you tripped your balls off in the video.
Live on fucking 4 different platforms. I was like, oh.
And then he
At one time, I started peeing in beer bottles and shit. Yeah.
stood up and he peed in the juice bottle.
I didn't want to leave, man. The fans wanted me there. Dedicated.
You're tripping and marking.
I was tripping. It was good. And well, now magic mushrooms are like, everyone's like for them. Like they're really healthy, right? There's this new like movement for like microdosing. So I was making a joke about like macro or micro. Like micro sounds really big. So I ate a bunch, and that was. But the point is that I basically stuck with the character, do whatever the fuck I want now, and just because I just kept pushing, it didn't happen. It was 7, 8 years in the making, right? So. So you did the course. So you pick your course and pick what you want, like your ideas of what you're into, and just push it. It might take a little while.
Watch it. I promise you, they will watch
Well, there's nothing on TV. There's no shows being made. Hardly any movies. Like so, watch roofing fucking videos.
I want to do a live.
What's that?
I make my wife watch you all the time.
Oh, she probably fucking hates me.
I mean, I showed my wife. She was like, "This is a fucking idiot." I was like, "I know."
This is a fucking idiot. Hey, you know they say like a genius and an idiot is like right on the board, like an idiot savant almost. Eh?
That's the smartest dumb motherfucker I've ever met.
What the fuck? Yeah? Yeah, no, I take it well, man. And if you're going to be online, another thing I didn't say, I meant to say is that if you're going to be posting, be ready to take it on the chin. There's going to be someone says like, yeah, you put a video out and like, your wife's a whore. Like, what? Like, you don't know you. Like, just really terrible things they're going to say. But that's what, like, a roofer had a bad day. He's going to go and shit on your post. I don't know, that's out there. I just want to let everybody know that's out there. So when you put it out there, if you don't like that feeling, so it does make you feel bad. Someone's calling you names and shit. I'm callous to it. But it does happen, and it does affect you a little bit. If you don't like it, shut your comments down at first, because roofers will, especially if you're doing install videos and there's like, oh, your valley's cut wrong, fucking hack, and you're gonna get it. So if you're gonna take pictures of your roof, make sure it's fucking perfect, okay? Find that right angle where that fucking low nail's gone, or cover it up. Like, trust me, there's vultures online, and they're waiting to fucking hate on you. So I just wanted to give you that warning before you jump right into the internet game, you know?
One of the videos we wanted to do actually was like find just the worst things people have said about both of us and read them out.
We've actually literally like read them in stitches, like,
Yeah, we've been in tears.
oh fuck, like,
Horrible. Like they're so ruthless.
yeah, we were thinking about doing that. We read these terrible comments about ourselves. So,
Oh yeah, they're great.
yes, see, they're funny, right? Yeah, we're gonna try to mimic that, right? So see, that's like even content creation, just kind of snowballs. Once you get into it and you're having fun with it, like you could literally do any video. You have you and your kids wearing your roofing shirt going to the park.
Yeah.
People, that's a 10-minute video. Call us. Bigger roofing.
The light's on, just real light. He's sitting on the couch. So tell me, Josh. How does this make you feel when this customer says your penis is crooked with 12 bumps on the tip and you couldn't nail a straight line? How does that make you feel?
I'm like your mother enjoyed it. Big time! Hey, boom! See? Or you don't say anything at all. You got to throw thunder. Hey?
Giddy laying down, soft lighting.
Naturally ripped for her pleasure, right? It's a long, bumpy ride. That's what you tell them.
Little cocktail stand.
Are those YouTube algorithms that you told, that you said earlier that they've changed them? Did they lower them or did they increase them? Like, is it from before?
So in 2017, there was something called the Adpocalypse on YouTube, where thousands and thousands and thousands of channels were wiped out, like completely wiped out.
I was one of them.
He was one of them, and it happened in like it was like a 90-day span.
All the NRA, gun owner, gun companies, anything with marijuana.
Wiped out, and they've come back since then, and they changed their algorithm. Like you'll see it too. Once you start posting, you'll see it change, like in just the way that your views, your subscribers. You know, when you go on the front page, you'll see like recommended for you and things like that. You'll see it change. They change it probably every like 60 days. There's some sort of an update.
And tag your posts too. I forgot to mention that when I was doing, but always tagging stuff with like you use your tools, IKO. Always tag your posts with certain, especially if you're using them. That's how you're gonna have people notice you and the tools you use, right? Because those tags, what they do, they can click on those and see the products you're using, right? So if you're on Instagram and you hashtag, are you at IKO or Timberland, it'll take you to their posts, right? And then once you get into, that's how you can get an affiliate for your company. And then you press a little link and they can buy the shingles through you or tools, anything. Anyone can do it, right? It's just that once you do it and once you have people that are watching you, then of course people want to use that ability, right? Just kind of starts snowballing. So who's gonna make videos today, guys?
I am.
You got one. He's already started. This guy's too. Come on. Anyone make videos?
Hey, how come?
I want to make a lot.
You're not making any?
No, our company does it.
Okay. Oh yeah. You were telling me that last night. Sorry. Well, you guys got to make too firefighter stuff. You got to do the firefighter. There you go. Best damn firefighter, man. Hey, jeez. I'm taking 20% of that.
I might be hitting you up.
Yeah. Best damn firefighter. I was actually. I told you.